also made a t-shirt.
Printed the shirt, so you see like hot guys and hot girls wearing our shirts, so it's kind of cool.
But we didn't go to party, too tired.
Yeah, we were sleeping.
So let's move on. There you go. So so we made just just to make join the dark side. Who's Team Vader here? I'm Team Vader here.
Team Vader. Hashtag.
Hashtag Team Vader. So after all that work.
During New Year's Eve, we actually have an email. We were partying with our friends at their house, and then after that, we got this email from Nike. Like this person saying she's from Nike. So she was saying that, hey, we like your work, like the Join the Dark Side, all those 36 days and stuff, and we would like to have you work with us on the Nike campaign, which is Nike Air Max Day 2016. And we were like, is this email for real or is it spam?
Is it fake? Then we check on LinkedIn.
Let's check. So we like Google. Oh yeah, it's the real Nike thing.
Yes.
Okay, and then we like thinking, okay. We told them like, okay, let us think about it and get back to you in a few days. But then we just like send an email, and then inside we're actually, of course we're gonna do it. It's like, why won't you do it?
Yeah, of course we will.
Yeah, but then we're like, okay, yes, we'll do it. So then they asked us like, do you know about Nike Air Max? And
yeah, exactly. So basically, what they want is to promote 3 different shoes. Air Max 1, 90, and 95. Now, first of all, we weren't sure. We didn't even know the background of what is Air Max 1, Air Max 90, and 95.
Yeah.
So the client gave us, okay, read this PDF file, hundreds of pages about the history of the shoes.
Hundreds of pages. So before we start the project, we actually have to study and memorize what inspired each shoes.
Yes.
So it was like, oh my god, I haven't studied this much in like 10 years.
Exactly. So before we come up with the design, we have to know the key idea from each shoe. As you can see, Nike Air Max 1 was invented in 1987. It was based on Pompidou's center in France. When Think Hatfield came out his idea, to use air bubble, in the shoe, and also it's a shoe revolution back then. So as you can see here, we need to study them. We need to understand the elements, the idea, all their stuff. Okay. 95 is based on human anatomy. That's why you can see a little bit of human ribs design, and the design was by Sergio Lozano, and so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah. So based on all those references and ideas, and so we have to come up with sketches. Like I said, we love sketches. We always have to start with sketching our idea first before we put it in 3D. So we did a bunch of ideas, and that was the initial sketches. This is the final ones. This is Nike Air Max 90, Air Max 1, and even Air Max 90. We had 3 different options as well. We just want to give more options for the client for their own. Options for them basically. So this is 95. Okay. So this is the final renders for each shoes, and eventually they're digging it. They like it. Sorry. So as you can see, the ribs idea was there. 90s because of the elements of 90s. As you can see, Walkmans, cassette tapes, and I think it was the bubbles was around there as well, and the Pompidou for the Air Max 1. So we just had to build the design around the shoe to promote the shoe.
Yeah, so this is like some screenshots from like the teaser as well.
They also asked us to come up with teasers, and initially they just want that 3 renders. So they're like, hey, we like the renders, but could you do more for our campaign? We want some teasers.
And it's always with us. It's like, sure, you want us to do more, pay us more. So that's basically how it works.
Okay. So we came up with a teaser, and these are some screenshots. So we need to build the air shoes in 3D. They didn't provide us anything, so we just had to
build everything.
Yeah, build the air balloon and 90. All these secondary elements and some elements part of the shoe, and try to make it as an animation to tease about this whole campaign. Okay. As you can see, this all these air balloons, which is quite tricky to model them, but they gave us the blueprint to it, so we had to model them.
Yeah, some of the screenshot on the website as well. So it goes on the Nike website, official website, and this also it's actually all animated.
Yeah, so we just we took screenshots from our as you can see that the Singapore account. So yeah, we took screenshots from our Nike Singapore. It was live at during that event for the whole Southeast Asia region. So,
and also in Brazil or something.
Yeah, Brazil,
Mexico, Korea. So yeah, they have like another version of like all these Pompidou going around the cities.
Yeah. It's a big launch event, so they say we want to make it, we want to launch in Mexico, Brazil, Seoul as well. So they gave us this photo, and also we have to build 3D representations of the branding for each regional ambassadors as well. But unfortunately, they didn't post this because of the copyright and stuff. So long story short, basically.
Not copyright. It's more like the branding. They want a flat branding.
Yes.
So the one that's on the Nike store is actually the flatter version of this. But we kind of like this, so this.
Just gonna keep it, So.
Yeah. So they also asked after that, like, hey, we like what you've done, and then we would like you to have a machinist version.
Another request.
Yeah. So machinist version. So yeah, they were like, okay, the same thing.
So we did this. Just do whatever you want. They told us do whatever you want, but make sure you keep the same element to it, and just have fun with it. Okay, sure. So we built this Air Max with the Pompidou pipes as well, and a little bit of air balloons here and there, just to create this poster design. Okay. So after all that, okay, so we compiled a show reel for it. So let's have a look.
Somebody interviewed him, like, who is Muji's competitor? And then he was like, Muji doesn't have a competitor. Muji competes with itself, like trying to be a better version of Muji. So it struck with me because Ando and I, we both strive to be a better version of ourselves, and every day. So that is why we are here. That is why we made machinists, and then now we quit our full-time job, and then now we are full-time machinists. Starting off, I think today.
Because I've been working as a teacher in Singapore. I teach design to my motion design students. So it's kind of hard to juggle, your own business and together with teaching. So that's it.
Yeah. Let's take risks.
Let's take risks, exactly.
And then with that, we have to say. Thank you,
Thank you.
For being an amazing job.